2 o'clock, September 7th, 2016, Susanville, California, and the skies are trashed. I know I say that every time, but you know, we're getting sprayed pretty much all the time, so what else do you expect? Incredibly rare sundog there, or at least I saw one a little earlier. I'm not sure if it's still prominent. And all the way around, horrendous, crappy, nasty skies, but this thing's a freaking doozy. Look, check this out. It just goes right up there and down. I mean, the debate's over about whether being sprayed or not. What we don't know for sure is if they are doing it solely to harm us, or do they have some other benevolent reason which they're just keeping from us because we're too feeble-minded to know, to accept their awesomeness. But since they've always been all in on eugenics and keeping the population down, you know, I think the Occam's razor thing is pretty solid here. They're trying to kill us, or they are killing us. I mean, just look up the mortality statistics, it's just nuts. So I was at Burning Man like last week, and they sprayed the snot out of us there. It's just nasty, and it's been getting more and more overt all over the world. And this is where you come in. You tell people, hey, well, this isn't natural, and it's not just some vapor trail from a plane. It's not freaking Nibiru. It's we're getting sprayed, and it's not, the spray isn't always visible. Like when you spray Raid isn't visible, but it still kills bugs. But yeah, I just wanted to give you this slightly depressing, messed up sky. So it's 3:33, September 7th. Heading towards Oregon, not quite sure where we are, but have a look on the sky. It is really, I keep trying to find new phrases for how messed up the sky is, but it's I know, suggestions. I'm sure there's an incredibly rare sundog up there, but yeah, maybe I should read poetry or something when I'm doing my little walk and talks. But yeah, wow. Lost for words. Wispy, poisonous, garbagey, toxic, evil crap. To block out the sun, the source of life. I mean, and this is coming, these, I mean, the top scumbags, oh yeah, sustainable this and save the earth that, while they are actively killing it and everything on it. I mean, it's a definition of darkness, like stopping the light, they're stopping the rain. And, oh yeah, and they're coming after carbon dioxide, you know, the essential trace gas, without which we'd have no life at all. Trees need it, animals need it, and yikes. Well, I guess the powers that shouldn't be think we haven't even been sprayed enough. Here's a fresh trail coming out. You got, it's a drippy variety. Over here, we got another one. Give you a wide shot on that whole plume of crap. Going all the way over there. Over there, there's a short one. And yeah, nasty, 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 nasty. I mean, they're doing this to save us from global warming by killing everybody. You know? My goal is to get into the minds of as many people as possible the knowledge that this is really, really bad. It's killing so many people. Scotland's respiratory failure numbers went up 13.8% last year. It is willful. I mean, it's beyond, genocide or ecocide. It's omnicide. It's killing everything. And I'm not okay with it. And nor should you. Oh, yeah, here's another. There's that character there. Just going at it. Trail begins there. I guess that was a cold pocket, even though there's all this crap in the sky. This is freaking nasty. And look at all this. This is not a natural sky, you know this. And it must stop. Horrific. Just horrific. Alright, I guess I'll be filming a lot today because they're spraying a lot with the drippy stuff, the wispy stuff, and everything in between. Not good. Not good at all. So yeah, look, an incredibly rare sundog. It's this hackamore, Northern California, September 7th, 2016. And of course the rest of the sky is completely trashed again. Oh, look, another sprayer, fancy that. Yeah, this is not good, not good. But yeah, that's the main thing. So, recap, the incredibly rare sundogs indicates barium load in the atmosphere because 21 degree halo indicates something, well anyway, yeah. Look, it's on my website, stopsprayingus.com. Yeah, water has a refractive index of 1.33. To make something with half the radius of a rainbow, you need something with double refractive index. Barium sulfate fits the bill. There you have it. Anyway, gotta run. See you soon. Bye. Okay, so 4 o'clock, September 7th, 2016, and you got a forest fire over here. But what I noticed was when you look at the top of it, which isn't that high, it's already going into the spray layer. They're spraying really low today. And you can see, if you look at the edge of that, those aren't clouds. It's like the weird wispy stuff. And of course up here you have your incredibly rare sundog. But it was just disturbing to see how low in altitude they're spraying at. I'll show you the rest of the sky. Trashed, you know. I mean, okay, it's redundant because they do so much of it. But, yeah, very low altitude spraying. Or the crap that's spraying has fallen, and actually a little above it you can see that wispy garbage there. So apologies for the crappy skies and not so fantastic cinematography. But yeah, gross. I'm going to cross the street here so I can get another uninterrupted look at this. Yeah. Nasty. Hi there. So I had to stop one more time because this. We're about 20 miles south of Klamath Falls. I think we're still in California right now, but the sky, well, see for yourself. Got your incredibly rare sundog there. All these stop and go trails will take the wide lens off so you can see that a little better. And it's just staggering today. I mean, they have thrown everything at us. It's I try to I've been talking about this for so long. It's hard to explain just how awful this is. I mean, they just keep spraying the crap out of us. I mean, this should all be clear blue. All of these clouds, I use the term loosely, are manufactured. And you need to care. I mean, this affects you, it affects your family, it affects your loved ones, it affects people you don't even like, doesn't matter. It affects us all. The people behind this want fewer of us. I mean, if you look at everything else they do with the wars and all the crap they put in the food and all that other stuff, it's not a coincidence that this stuff is killing people. If you like breathing, living, having children and stuff, do something, speak up. You can't rely on people like me to do it for you. Although I'm pretty feisty about this stuff. But, alright, do your thing, keep at it, and we will win. Bye for now. So it's 5 o'clock, September 7th, 2016 in Merrill Park, Southern Oregon. And I just want to show you the travesty that is the sky today. It is ridiculous. They're really ramping it up, there's no question. I mean, I was at Burning Man last week, they sprayed the snot out of Burning Man. And today, it started early and they just kept at it, and it's just freaking nasty. So I'm going to give you some more actually I'll do a quick look all around at the horizon. Up, back to the sun, and I'm going to do a close-up. We'll take the wide lens off so we can see. It's over here. Fresh trails there. Fresh trails there. Fresh trails. Expanding trails. They're doing the poofy stuff, dripping two directions. These ones have distinct start and stop points. As you saw earlier, there's the incredibly rare sundog. And there was the fire that I pointed out earlier, and you can see how low the spraying is, because it just stops at the top, and there's a big blend of the smoke with the low spray. Because they call it stratospheric sulfate injection. It's not in the stratosphere. Stratosphere is up at 30,000 feet. This is way, way lower. And designed to not to reflect sunlight back into space, it's for us to breathe. And if you look at the behavior of these different trails, I mean, they got these wispy ones, the drippy ones, all that kind of stuff. If they're behaving differently, there are different things being sprayed, and hence there are different purposes for the different sprays. See, wispy, drippy. It's their language to use geoengineering, saying it's just about the weather, or solar radiation management just to protect us, from we're going to die from global warming, and stratospheric sulfate injection because it's not in the freaking stratosphere. Some of it is, most of this stuff isn't. And people are dying. Just look at the stats yourself. Scotland, I keep repeating this one, between 2014 and 2015 in Scotland, the death rate from respiratory failure, that's when your lungs stop working, went up 13.8%. No one's talking about it. I keep talking about it. No one else does. Well, no officialdom type people talk about it. So, oh, yeah, another freaking trial. Jeez, you know, haven't we had enough for the day? Okay, I'm rambling, but yeah, this is just horrendous. Must stop. And you're the cavalry. You go out, you talk to people. You can't rely on others. Look at that. Just in the time I've been speaking, that one's like spreading out. That one's doing its thing. Those even more creep-tastic. And yeah. Alright, so, I know. 4 minutes of babbling, but yeah, you get the drift. Stop it. Stop this. Stop it now. We're done. We've had enough. It's not cool. Let's all make this stop. Right, bye for now. So it's 5:40. I'm at the home of the Brawny Burger. If you're in Klamath Falls, freaking awesome, this place. Unfortunately, above Klamath Falls, we have this. An incredibly rare sundog. And they're spraying the snot out of it. These guys here, I like to call zipper trails now. I think that's a good name. Look like zippers. You got a fresh sprayer there. Wispy crap there. Start and stop trails there. It's horrible. It is so bad. More zipper trails there. I mean, yikes. That's heavily pronounced. Incredibly rare sundog, 21 degree halo. Again, water creates a 42 degree halo, which is a rainbow. To create a 21 degree halo, you need something with double the refractive index, which barium sulfate fits exactly. It's not cool. I'm gonna take the wide lens off, so we're gonna get more close up on the crime scene in progress. Like that's why I think zipper trails look a bit like zippers. And you're going along here, over there, wispy crap, and there you have that stuff. But wow, a doozy. I mean, this will perfectly commonplace pretty soon. Like, oh, oh, those are just vapor trails. No, they're not. If they're claiming it's a condensation trail, what's it condensing to? You need a condensation nucleus. The product of aircraft combustion is water vapor and carbon dioxide, both gases, neither of which are condensation nuclei. They cannot form this stuff. They just can't. And say, oh, but what about clouds? Yeah, no. Still need condensation nucleus, or you need to have... Oh wow, you got two freaking sprayers here. You know, it's just, there's two more. And you can see them like starting and stopping. It's just a mess. Ugh. Gross. Alright, so I'm gonna go in and have the pulled pork sandwich with the and they actually make banana shakes with banana and no corn syrup, and it's awesome. But anyway, ugh. Your sky on poison. There. Alright, bye for now.